Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Matt. I'm just a dude, and if you have a 4-door Samsung refrigerator like this, I'm going to show you 4 things that you can do to get this refrigerator's ice maker running again, so stay tuned. So this video isn't about how to defrost your refrigerator, your ice maker. If you need to defrost your ice maker, I'll post a link above to another video which will show you how to put the refrigerator into a forced defrost mode, remove the ice maker, and how to defrost the ice out of the ice maker. This video is what to do after you've defrosted the ice maker and it's still not working correctly. So there's 4 things that you can do that are kind of simple to try and troubleshoot or get this thing going again before you either have to call a repair technician or get a new refrigerator. So the first thing, we're just going to start out simple and get more complicated from there. But the first thing we can do is to make sure that the ice maker is on. So to turn the ice maker off and on, it's got this little button right here. So all you got to do is just press it, hold it down for 3 seconds, it beeps. And now there's a child lock on there, so you can't do anything. So then I'll show you how to remove the child lock. Another 3 seconds, it'll remove the lock. It's off. Press the button once, ice maker's off. It has a little off icon on it. Press it again, ice maker's on. There's nothing that shows that the ice maker's not on. That's the first thing you can do. So after you've checked and made sure the ice maker is on, the second thing you can do is make sure that the freezer is running at the right temperature to make ice. Samsung recommends that the freezer be set at 0 degrees Fahrenheit or negative 18 degrees Celsius in order for the ice maker to function properly. So to do that, and I would like to thank my wife for coming up with this last video I made where I sealed up the ice maker. The ice maker wasn't making ice after that, so we had to kind of troubleshoot it ourselves, and now we're putting the information out there for you guys. Hopefully it helps you out. After you remove the ice maker and defrost it and put it back in, it's not going to be freezing in there. So one of the things you can do is put it into a power freeze mode. So you hit the freezer button one time, it will show you the temperature in the refrigerator and the freezer. Ours is at -8. So you hold down the freezer, the light came on, it's in a power cool mode. So now that's going to force the refrigerator into a colder mode. And to adjust the temperature inside of the refrigerator, you tap it, and now every time you tap it, it will go down a degree. So it has to be at least 0. And then once you set it, it's good. There's no other buttons you have to press. I am going to take it off power freeze because our refrigerator is already at that level. The third thing we're going to do is we are going to reset the ice maker. So to do that, we have to remove the ice tray. And once we do that, there's a button, a little blue button, I'll show it to you. But you hold it down for, I think it's 3 seconds. And that will chime, and that will start a test mode to test the ice maker. And what that does is it takes about 6 minutes, it will chime again, and then the ice maker is reset, and it will take 24 hours for the ice maker to start functioning properly again. So to start working again, it'll take 24 hours after this to make ice again. That's from Samsung. So let me show you how to do that. So the button is right here on the ice maker. Press it, hold it down, it will chime, and then it will take 6 minutes to run through its tests. Now wait for 6 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and put the ice tray back in the ice maker while it's running through the test so our ice doesn't melt. Now that the ice tray is back in the ice maker, we just have to wait about 5.5 more minutes, and that chime will come on, and then the ice maker will go through its reset mode. There it is. So the test is complete. Now, if that chime didn't go off, you'd have to reset the refrigerator by either pulling it out and unplugging it for 2 minutes or shutting off at the breaker for 2 minutes. It needs power shut off for 2 minutes to reset itself, and then you can plug it back in and it should be good to go. And that's from Samsung. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to test to make sure that this refrigerator is getting enough water to make ice. So the way Samsung recommends to do that is to take some kind of, I guess, water receptacle that's measured out to at least 6 ounces. And what we're going to do is we're going to fill it up with the refrigerator. And for 10 seconds, we're going to fill this up. And if it doesn't have at least 6 ounces of water, then there's something wrong with the water line. So let's check this one out. Okay, so I just counted to thousands, and I got to 1,000, and I got 12 ounces of water. So this refrigerator is getting enough water to make ice. If you did that and your refrigerator wasn't getting at least 6 ounces of water, the first thing you could do is to change the filter. The water filter is located in the refrigerator section at the bottom between the 2 crisper trays. So what you got to do to remove it, you just twist this, pull it out, and then put a new one in and twist it in and lock it in place. Some people like to soak the filter in water for 20 minutes, an hour, overnight to reduce the air flowing through the system with the cartridge replacement. And then also pull the refrigerator out and make sure that there's no kinked water lines. Now I'm going to show you how to pull this refrigerator out. So the first thing we have to do is get down on the floor, and we're going to take the legs or the stops and screw them in so the Samsung refrigerator can roll out. So down here are the legs or the supports for the refrigerator. So to roll the refrigerator out, we have to screw these in to the bottom of the refrigerator. And once these are off the ground, we will be able to pull the refrigerator out and then push it back in. And then once it's back in place, we'll just twist these down until they're tight on the floor. Now that we have the legs screwed up and they aren't touching the ground, we're just going to slide the refrigerator out. So here we are behind the refrigerator, and this is where you can check and make sure that the water lines aren't kinked. You can unplug it to reset the ice maker. And if you had to check the water lines to make sure that they were getting enough pressure, I would go turn that water line off at the bottom. It's got it off, and then I would disconnect it right there, and I would put the metal side of the hose into a bucket, and then I would turn it on. And if water flowed freely out of this, then this line wasn't clogged, so it had to be either the filter or some debris got into your refrigerator, and it's going to have to be flushed out. And there you have it. There's 4 things I would do in order to try and get my ice maker working again if it wasn't working for some reason after I defrosted it. I posted another video, and it's how I sealed up the ice maker to keep it even colder inside, so hopefully it doesn't freeze up again in there and stop making ice. But I'd like to warn you, the silicone I used is not safe for food contact. So if you wanted to use a food safe silicone, since it's going to be in the refrigerator, I posted another product to use that is food safe silicone, RTV Silicon. Same thing, just food safe. I used what I used because it wasn't contacting any food, it doesn't contact any ice, so I didn't think there was any problem with what I used. But if you wanted to use a food safe product, I posted a link so you can use that product instead of what I chose to use. Hope this video helped you out. If you would like to see other blue collar fixes or projects, please like and subscribe. It would definitely help out the channel. My name is Matt. I'm just a dude. If I can't fix it, I'll fix it so no one else can. Thanks for watching.